Personal satisfaction now is not so much in the kill or the size of the animal, it's how everything came about to get it. And yet, anytime you can sneak up on an animal that's bedded without it knowing you, that's an accomplishment in itself. And there he is, the first moose.
Wow. First Yukon moose. Thank you, Wes.
Lots of meat, eh?
Awesome. Awesome. One broken off there. One broken off down here.
Can you lift him?
I can lift him. Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
Well, that's those Noslers for you again.
Did not move an inch. Stone dead.
That's the AccuBond advantage here.
When he was shot, he just went straight down.
We call it Thor's hammer because it hits very hard.
When we're out enjoying our right to hunt, it's easy to forget about what's happening in Washington, D.C. But just because you're not thinking about the politicians doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. They are always up to something. And if you're not happy with what they're up to, please listen to this message from my friend Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, fact number 235. Contrary to popular belief, America is not a democracy. It's a Chuck-tatorship.
I always get a kick out of those Chuckisms. But of course I can't decide alone how the country is run. If you're worried about the direction our country's going, you're in good company. Too many people have forgotten our nation was founded to protect freedom, like our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Freedom is not about what government can do for us, but about keeping government from doing things to us. There's only one way to protect our freedoms, by voting for the candidates who support them. I hope you won't be missing in action on Election Day. Register to vote. I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this message.
For more information, go to triggerthevote.org.
Coming back from the first day of the grizzly hunt, we were traveling down the trail, and Wes spotted a bull just across the river in some brush, and he said, "Let's see if we can't call this in." It was a very quiet, still night, just at dusk, and Wes made a couple of calls. Wes and I stayed on our horses, and the bull came in just as if it was on a string. And it was an enormous bull. It was an absolutely enormous bull, and he was grunting. And he came up, and at one point it got so close that Wes had to say, "That's far enough." And the moose stopped in his tracks and slowly turned and walked away.
Oh, that's close enough.
That was as great an experience as any one of the hunts, both the moose and the caribou hunts that we had put together in those stocks. I mean, it was as incredible as any of those experiences. I mean, to have them come in and be able to be taken with a bow in that particular situation by any one of us would have been awesome. So there's definitely, a little high-fiving that went on afterwards, because we all realized that was, probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience for some of us.
The rugged Yukon territory produces amazing animals and hunting opportunities that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. The Yukon will leave Brian with many great memories, not to mention some outstanding trophies. Until next time, I'm Chris Cox with the National Rifle Association, protecting our right to hunt.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Nosler, Load Nosler, Own the Shot, and by Turnbull Restoration, Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, Goblin Grunt Outfitters, and the Magnum Hunt Club. Closed captioning provided by OutfittersRating.com. Put adventure back in your life at MagnumHuntClub.com. Nosler's Magnum TV is produced by Magnum Global Media in association with the Outdoor Channel.